Hey everyone, I hope you have a second to spend with me. I do want to tell you about a gentleman that I met yesterday. Um, he prefers to go by skis, about maybe 66 years old. But let me start from the beginning. I went to Palatka to see my friend, and after spending some time with her, I stopped by Wawa because I was hungry and I needed a matcha latte. But anyways, long story short, as I am about to walk in the store, this gentleman who was walking before me had a cane. I did notice his jacket was pretty. He did look like he was homeless. I mean, black and white. But he smiled, held the door for me. I said, thank you. He said, yes, ma'am. And I went on to the screen to order my sandwich. And as I was ordering the sandwich, I was close to the stand, which was holding the ketchup and all that stuff, crackers. And I saw he approached it and started grabbing some ketchup and condiments. So in my mind, really fast, glanced, the thought that, oh my God, is this person going to just eat ketchup and crackers? Like, I felt so bad because I was about to order this sandwich and this drink. And I did order. I went and paid. And by the time I turned around, it just took me a second. I couldn't react right away. And by the time I turned around, I couldn't see him anymore. So I asked the lady at the register if she noticed him and if she knows if he's homeless, because I did not want to be insulting him. Maybe he wasn't. So she said she didn't notice and she didn't know. So as I was waiting for my sandwich, I kind of kept looking around, and all of a sudden I saw him outside. So I grabbed my drink. I'm still waiting for the sandwich, so I just went outside. And I said, hey, I'm sorry. I don't mean to insult you, but I just wanted to check with you and see if maybe you want me to get you something to eat. And he just looked at me. He said, yeah, sure, I'll get something to eat. And I asked him, I said, what would you like? And he said, food, ma'am, just food. So I won't tell you how that made me feel. It's just, God, we're so spoiled nowadays, and we're so, I don't even know how to call it. My English is becoming short here because we're spoiled and we're ungrateful, unfortunately. Majority of the time we're in a hurry. We want our things done the way we want them. God forbid somebody put something wrong on our order or something like that. This poor gentleman, Skeets, he just looked at me and I just want food, man. So I was like, okay, I'll hook you up. I'll do my favorite sandwich, an Italian hoagie. I went in and because I'm a freak about eating healthy, and you guys know that, I figured, let me load it with veggies. So I literally put lettuce, spinach, tomatoes, anything on it, cucumbers that you can think of that they had on the menu. And then I decided to get him a milkshake, like a cookies and cream. Who doesn't like cookies and cream milkshake? So I took him the milkshake first. His eyes lit up like a kid in a candy store. It was just amazing. And then his sandwich was ready, so I brought it over to him, and I went and sat down next to him, and I said, here's your sandwich too. Do you mind if we sit down and eat together? Because, a lot of people may hand out money, and you guys may do it too, and it's great that you do, help with anything. But what I realize is that people like Skeets, they just want to be heard. They want to be seen. They're not just this charity case that, so I'm gonna start crying because this really took an impression on me. Anyways, I sat down next to him, and it turns out he's a vet, which broke my heart even double because, of course, homeless. I asked him, I said, are you staying around here? And he goes, I'm homeless, ma'am. And I said, yeah, I kind of figured that out, but do you venture anywhere out of Palatka? How can I find you again, if I need to come help you with anything? And he said that the funeral director of a funeral home, a really sweet lady, usually helps him. And he even gave me her number, which he knew by heart, by the way. And he also gave me his sister's number, which lives out of state. shared with me some of his absolutely amazing poetry. I mean, he is absolutely incredibly talented. God gives us so much to all of us. We're all unique. We all have our gifts. And this man was so humble and still so kind, and the goodness in his heart, with faith in God, even with all the circumstances. And that just made me feel so, I don't know, we don't count our blessings. We're not grateful like we should be for the smallest things. And then as we were talking, this lady approaches and she's like, I saw what you were doing. So she went in and she also got him like a Reese's cups and some bananas, and she put a few dollars in the bag for him, and it was so sweet. So, you know, we as people, we see somebody do something bad, we can copy it and go ahead and think it's okay to do it too, but it works the same way if you do something good. Reminding me of that beautiful movie, Pay It Forward, and God, Skeets was incredible. You guys should have heard his poetry. He even told me he tried to get published a couple of times, but of course people tried to take advantage of him. They wanted him to send his poetry just like that, and he's like, I'm not stupid, man, excuse my French. So I told them that nowadays we live in a day and age that I can just come with my phone, and I wish I did it last night. I really wish, but I was in a hurry. I had to come home. I had an hour drive. I didn't want to drive in the dark, and my son was home alone. I mean, he's 14, but so I told him that I really want to get back together with him, and all I can do is record him saying his lyrics, and this way the whole world will know they're his. And nobody can take that away from him. And I even told him there's so many other good people that knowing about his situation may help. So stay tuned. I am hoping to I'm really praying. I know God will help me. The universe will help me. Whatever you believe in, I know it will help me. But I know I will see Skeets again. And I really want to bring him some clothes, like the jacket he was wearing. He was even sweet to ask me to buy him cigarettes, and I said, hey, I struggled a long time with cigarette addiction. It took me forever quitting. So it's against my principles, but I did give him some money, and I told him, as long as I don't know what you bought with it. And he told me even the story, how early he started smoking, and his mom made him eat the cigarette. But all I wanted to tell you is that I spent maybe 30, 45 minutes with that man, and my heart was so full, and it cost me $20, maybe. The food, the drink, and the $10 that I gave him, maybe $22. Where do we not spend $22 nowadays? So pretty much what I'm asking you is to just think about what you're grateful for. What are your blessings? You walk straight, you don't need a cane, you have a roof over your head, you have people that care for you. I mean, that's enough. We really don't need more. And just, please, next time, when you see someone, and he minded guys, he did not ask me for money. He did not ask at no point. But even if you see somebody asking, don't right away presume that they're on drugs, alcohol, or something. You don't know their life story. Don't judge. If you don't want to give money, help with whatever you can. A bottle of water, something, anything, food, whatever you can afford. But don't just pass them. Don't be the person that doesn't make an eye contact. Those people want to be seen, and sometimes they like the fact that they, don't live in a home. Maybe it's their choice. They may even, not want your help. So be kind when you even offer the help. I know I'll see Skeets again. pretty much. I don't want to finish this on a sad note, but I hope and I pray and I know that we're better. We can do better. Bye, guys.